Hey guys, Rob the eXplore here with Stars in Shadow. I'm really excited to do this because it's finally come out of early access, which I think this is a really cool success story. I'm hoping that monetarily it becomes a success, but I know as far as like early access and indie development goes, to me this is a relative success so far. And I'll tell you that because A, it's been in early access for some time, but B, it's because it's taken a lot of the feedback that it got and actually made the game better for it, and it's really pretty solid. I know it's not really picking up the steam that I would hope that it had, because I wanted it to like just set the whole market on fire, but it is it's getting good press and it's getting good reviews, and I think a lot of the players that are playing it are thinking it's pretty solid. So I'm hoping that that continues to be the general gist and the general feel that people get from it, because it deserves it. It really does. But let's talk about it. I think the last time I actually played this was before it had the fighty and the Yoral, and I really try to consider what I was thinking about what I'm gonna play. I know that there are Let's Plays with the Ashdar Imperials. There's one with the fighty, and there's one with humanity. I don't think anyone's done the Yoral, and I want to try them because their colonists do better production than most, and they have scientist perks. So, and they're also very good with planetology, and those are all things that I kind of focus on anyways. So I'm gonna try them out. We're gonna leave it at normal. I'm gonna make it a small map, and I'm gonna probably add 2 more, so there's 5 of us in total. I'm gonna make the game speed epic because I don't like the speed of normal research. It's really slow, and by that I mean it's really fast. Yeah, so I want to take care of that and make it a little bit slower for me. Native races will be rare. Everything else is gonna be normal. Yeah, looks good to me. Let's go. Let's go. I should have disabled tutorials because I don't need them. I'm not by any means an expert player, but I do know my way around. I probably played it about 30 hours, all through like the beta periods. I didn't really play too much to the beta because I would just sort of check in and see how it is and then move on. Starship's ready, so now it's saying that our scout, colony ship, and transports are ready. We're gonna go ahead and set our transport to start trading, which will help us generate food, or transport food or generate income. So let's go ahead and X out those. We're gonna go ahead and do research. So this is something that I actually have concerns about because I feel like this particular part of the game is pretty hard to read. The research tree is obviously just a list, and because of that it's very hard to read. There's an addition that occurred really recently where you can click on the fields of each of these and get a list of all the things that you're going to be able to research in that particular field. However, I just really want to see, like, dreadnoughts. This is cool. I really just want to see a tech tree because to me there's a reason why there's tech trees in almost every 4X game, because they're easy to read. It's easy to kind of plan ahead, and you know, it's very visual, and most people are very visual. I'm very visual, so I'm hoping that there's a tech tree eventually. Beyond that, this list is alright if you're gonna have a list. So let's consider what we're gonna do here. Reinforced bulkheads, which is something that well, first of all, light cruisers are something that these guys get really soon, really quicker, more quickly than anybody else. So we're gonna go ahead and just have them as our first research, because it would be great to get the light cruisers well before anybody else does. Let's consider what we're gonna build here. This is our home planet. It's pretty productive. 30's pretty high, and the rest of it we're gonna kind of figure out how to do this. So the great thing about Stars in Shadow is that colony management isn't super detailed, and I like that because I feel like too many games get bogged down in colony management, and it just bothers the crap out of me. 2 of the games that I'm really watching right now, well, one of them I'm enjoying, which is this one, and the other one I'm watching and still enjoying is Dawn of Andromeda. They're both minimalistic when it comes to colony management, and just like I said, I can really appreciate that because I want to do other things. I want to consider things that I'm going to be building on my planets, but I don't want to consider it to the point where it becomes something of a chore every turn. So I like how it's done here. what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and queue up a factory and then a farm. The factory for increased production because my guys are productive, and farm because eventually, soon, I'm going to find another planet and colonize it. And I really want to right click to get out of the screen right now. Like every other 4X that I'm playing right now allows me to right click to get out of screens, and here I am having to hit X. And they're all in different places, so the UI thing is definitely an issue. I have some qualms with the UI in this game, but I think these are all things that can be fixed. There's nothing like fundamentally wrong with this game, which I really appreciate and I really like, because so many games nowadays are fundamentally wrong at some level, but this one certainly isn't. It just needs some, I think, some tweaking. Alright, so there's a refugee colony in this particular system. Great, thankfully it's not the system, or not the planet that I want in this system. So we'll be able to send our colony ship out here, and then there's threshers, which I believe the threshers, oh, they're only good for unskilled labor, so they're not particularly skilled at anything. A lot of the minor races have like a strength, like there's tinkers that are very good at producing. There's dustmongers that are very good at creating income, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of cool minor factions. There's a lot. I think there's at least, I want to say at least 8, but even maybe more than that. So I really like the minor factions in this game. They create a lot of strategic considerations as well. So here we are. We've got our threshers here. They're not happy with me because I'm their alien ruler, and they don't really know much about me, so which makes sense, right? I wouldn't be very happy with alien rulers either. We have enough food for right now, so we're not going to consider food. We'll probably jump right into factory and get some production going on this planet, and then we're going to continue. Oh, see, unhappiness is so much that they're telling me, which means that they could revolt, and revolting's, you know, obviously bad. So we're able to build light cruisers now, which is great. Let's go ahead and take on mass drivers because I like the coil guns. They're better than the lasers because they're a little bit more reliable. Oh, and here we are. So these are the dustmongers. They, like I said, they produce more gold or money than the average citizen does. So it might be worth getting, once we're done with these. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Once we're done with these two ships, or on these two planet improvements, we're going to go ahead and build a colony ship. Definitely get that before we lose that planet. Now let's figure out what's going on down here. Oh, okay, so we've got star harpies, which are basically pirates, but they are like living entities, living ships that make things painful for everybody. And I like it because they generally protect decent systems, not in this case, although artifacts would be nice to have. The planet isn't that great, and what we'll do is we'll just run away from these guys. So yeah, let me run away. There we go. Just auto retreat and skedaddle. There we go. So we've created, or we've finished up our research here. So coil guns are good to go. And let's look at xenology. Science station, shipboard, laboratory facilities that generate a +2 per turn. I'm not really going to build that right now. So let's consider market theory, which is going to give us markets, which will also decrease people, or like the native inhabitants' anger factor. Trying to get back into it. So yeah, so the UI kind of sucks. It's definitely something that I wish would be fixed. So here, as you guys see, the morale of the freshers here is low. It's -25. Once I build a market, they'll actually get happier, which is good. And then we've got our scout here, which I think can actually go here. Maybe? Nope. Just outside of that. They can go there, however. So you can hold the right click and see what the ranges of each ship that you have, each fleet. Oh, there we go. I think that's that might be Grimax. I forgot what that ship planet type is. Humans. Those are humans. That's right. Alright, so those are the humans. We'll eventually meet them once we move a little bit south. South. As soon as we can get these guys rolling. Yeah, we're almost there, so we'll have the colony ship going. And then we'll consider what we're going to build next, which is likely going to be a lab. Yeah, that'll kind of even everything out. So let's do the lab and go from there. Very good. Alright, cool. So we've got our colony ship. We'll send it to a carry and grab that native population, which is going to make appeasing the native populations really important to me since I have 2 planets now with natives. So yeah, we'll have to take care of that ASAP. Let's start with the factory and then we'll probably build the marketplace as soon as I can do that. Yeah, they're not happy either, so can't say I blame them. Like I said, I'd be a little unhappy with that too. And let's go with light cruisers now. I think it's time to build a little bit of a fleet, and maybe we can take out some of these star harpies here. Yeah, I think we can take out 3 star harpies with 2 light cruisers, and we'll send this guy here. See what that's all about. There is the Gremax, right? Osada. Maybe those are just pirates. Nope, definitely pirates. Alright, how about I offer... Oh, crap. I'm gonna do this for now because I don't want to lose anything. And I can afford to, so... Yeah, that sucks. But whatever. Screw yourselves. And we'll move on to... Since we've got the markets now... Let's kind of take a look at things. Xenology is going to do the science. We can do close-in weapons with PD coil guns. This is designed to shoot down missiles and small craft. I'll take care of that. Speaking of which, we'll have to take these light cruisers and change them before we build any more. So we got coil guns now, reinforced bulkheads, and then everything else looks good. I'm gonna leave the defense laser there because I like to shoot down missiles. And we'll actually come back to Ashdar and take out that 1 light cruiser so we can build the new light cruiser. Alright. And there is our pirate base. Great. So I'm glad I said something. I'm glad I took him up. Free coming to Grimmack. Some call us mercenaries, some call us pirates, some call us slave takers. Yeah, you are slave takers, assholes. Yeah, we'll have to take them out eventually because having them this close to my homelands are not good. There's the Fidey right there. Alright, so we're metal shortaged, which is perfectly normal because we haven't really built too many mines and we've got light cruisers being built really early. Yeah, we're not going to be able to finish that light cruiser for a couple more turns, I think. 1 turn left, it says, but I think it's going to probably take a few more turns than 1 turn. Can we move out to that one? Nope. We're actually as far as we can go right now, which sucks. Alright, so new technology. Let's go ahead and look at... See how fast this is going, even with the Epic? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's very fast. Artificial organisms are probably up there on our list. Tachyon physics is going to help us scan 4 parsecs long. And I also think you can do... I don't remember if this actually increases my range. But I'm going to go ahead and do it, because I think it does. I don't remember. I hope it does. I have a feeling this is going to keep saying metal shortage until I finish that. Let's see if I can do it soon. Please! Come on. How many more metals do I need? 377 out of 377. Maybe we need to first of all, we're gonna buy this. Second of all, we're gonna buy that. And then we're gonna build a mine at this one. Yeah. We might even build a mine at the other one too. Although probably not. This one's gonna probably be our market haven, because they're good at, you can see here, they're better at producing money than most. So we'll probably end up building a couple markets here. But we'll consider all that once we get a couple more turns into it. Alright, cool. So we're good to go. Oh my god, just let me build it. For the love of God. Construction of mine has completed, so that's good. Maybe, hopefully, that means we can finally finish that thing. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to build yet another mine. And then we're going to consider another factory as well. What are these guys good at? Really nothing. They do decent food production, but they're really not particularly strong at anything. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. But you guys have built a mine or a market already, which reduces your unhappiness, which is good, to -17. And we'll probably build another one. And then see how things are going. Oh my god, build the light cruiser, for the love of God. Should be any day now. We're almost there. Yeah, we're definitely coming out of the negative. So, still a few more turns out though. I should have just given up on it, but I didn't. So I didn't want to. All right. So now we've got 2 markets. We're doing decent money-wise. Decently money-wise. We'll go ahead and do another factory, and then we're probably going to need to do a farm at this location. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, new technology. We're going to go ahead and consider the sociology tree here, because alien psychology is next. And that actually reduces the alien ruler's morale penalty. Requires additional technology. Well, duh. But we are going to queue it. We're going to get to that. So we're going to go through what xenology and then alien psychology to get to that. And we can get all this unhappiness to go away from the minor factions. Play a couple more turns here. We'll probably just get this darn light cruiser. Finally. And then we're going to take these guys down here and then call it an episode. Construction complete at Yoral. Let's go ahead and we'll do research for now. Get that going. Ooh, we've got a food shortage. No bueno. Okay, good. We're going to work towards alien psychology. And we're actually going to do... I thought city planning would work. But I guess it didn't. That's not good. So where's the other place that we can do anything at? Waterless, maybe? Let's do farm instead and buy it before we starve. Okay, good. So we're 3. We'll come back here and do that factory like we were going to. You know what? No, we're not going to do factories. We're going to do another market. Because this should be a focused money-making colony. And let's go ahead and do this, and then we should probably call it an episode. In fact, I'm afraid we're going to get cut off, so I'm going to do this quickly. And turn. Yes. Right. Off to a good start. These guys are pretty tough when they're in numbers, but we have some good ships for the period of time we're in. There we go. Very good. All right. good to go. That's a good place to end. I like it. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. I'll continue this. I'm gonna keep. I mean, I'm enjoying it, so I'm playing it until I stop. Imagine that. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any suggestions or any strategies that I don't know of, please let me know, which is probably a lot. But in the meantime, we'll talk to you and see you guys next episode in episode 2. Thanks for watching. Bye.